Welcome back, everybody. So let's do a quick summary of this. So this happened in a small town in rural Japan, and basically the government was sending out pandemic relief funds to several hundred needy households, but all the money was sent to just one household. There was a 24-year-old shop worker who recently moved to the town, so he's kind of a newbie, and he gets all this money. So he promised, oh, okay, I'll send the money back, don't worry. But instead, he hid the money in different places and then disappeared. So now the authorities are trying to recover as much of the money as possible, and they can't find this guy anywhere, but I'm sure they'll catch him eventually.
We'll see there. I mean, how do you think he hid the money?
I don't know, it sounds like he's kind of a grifter. He sounds like he's good at this. He knew exactly what to do. So I don't, maybe he buried it like treasure. I have no idea. I don't know what this kind of guy does. He's off the grid now, so
yeah,
who knows what happened.
Yeah, bit of a grifter. I haven't heard that word for a long time.
Really? We just had a president that was a grifter.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on. Still is, maybe?
Oh, yeah, sure.
But anyways, I'm not sure how, it says that he transferred it to different bank accounts and such, but I'm not sure how that hides the money. I thought that would just make a paper trail. So I'm guessing in the end, it's probably cash somewhere.
Maybe different bank accounts and pulled it out.
Exactly. Not to hit the transfer limits or the withdrawal limits of the day.
Yeah.
And then he just was like, give me all the cash. And that's why he needed time. Oh yeah, I'll give it back. A week later, he's like, got my money, I'm out.
Sure.
I wonder where he went. I wonder if he went to an island like most people who try to escape.
Yeah, that's where I would go.
That's where I would go too.
What would be the pros and cons of living permanently in a rural area?
I've actually had experience living in a rural area.
Okay, good. This is perfect.
Yeah, I lived near a town, not in a town, near a town of 350 people. Yeah. The houses that were around me, I think there was 4 houses around me. So multiply that by an average of 4 people, 4 people. And you have an X amount of people, 8, 10 people? I don't know math, you guys do it for me. So very rural area. I think the pros were just being so close to nature, for me at least. Another pro was just you can decide when you're that rural, you can decide whether to connect with people or hide away. And so the freedom aspect of living in a rural area was quite nice. And really, you get to do what you want with your property, usually. Like, you want to plant stuff, you want to build stuff, you want to build a fire or whatever, you got it. Go out shooting in America, it's fine. Whereas the cons are, well, for most adults and children too, loneliness, lack of opportunity, lack of connection, and it can get expensive. If you're not able to grow everything, you have to travel and buy stuff. And so there's definitely a lot of pros and cons living permanently in a rural area. Have you lived in a rural area? No, okay. Would you ever?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I could do it. Yeah.
Are you going to be like a pepper farmer a few years from now?
Maybe. I don't know what I would grow. Maybe. I would consider it.
You would consider it, yeah. Always need the peppers, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Or garlic.
Yeah. But in Japan, apparently, they do offer some incentives for younger people to move out of the bigger cities and move into more rural areas. Now, they still could be kind of on the city side, according to someone from town of 300 people, but they're still rural areas. Do you think that America has considered or does this sort of program? Or what do you think the benefits would be if they did?
Since it sounds like a government program that benefits people, I'm gonna say America doesn't do it. But I think some small towns have been trying to attract people that are remote workers to come live there. So I guess that's local government.
Yeah.
Trying to do that. So I guess it does exist.
I think on the local side, even on the state side, it can exist, but not federally. The benefits, I guess, would just be trying to spread out the people from the city, I guess.
or try to get some talent back there, get some money back there, and stimulate the economy, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But that just benefits the local economy. What about the whole economy? I guess we'll find out. I think Korea has it too.
Yeah, Korea has it too.
I don't think it works well though.
No, I don't think it does.
I think a lot of people still move to Seoul all the time.
It's here though. It exists.
Yeah, exactly. Although I wouldn't be against the idea of maybe someday living outside of Seoul.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Countryside here is great.
Yeah.
I would be into that. So why don't you guys take a deep dive on that vocabulary now, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.
Scruple.
Scruple.
Clerical.
Clerical.
Atone.
Atone.
Recoup.
Recoup.
Grifter.
Grifter.